Hi, in this video we are going to see about the Material app and the Scaffold widget. Okay, let us dive into it. First, let us open the Visual Studio Code and emulator. So this is the program we did it in the text widget video. Okay, so in the previous videos we seen how to install the Flutter and how to create a Flutter application and how to run it. After that we studied about the text widget. Now we are going to see about the Material app and Scaffold. So now in the Material app, what is the use of this Material app means? Actually this Material app wraps all the material design related widgets inside it. So this will be the parent widget. Now if you want any theming to be done, or if you want any navigations kind of things, everything can be done through this particular Material app widget. So this is the parent widget for whole application. Now in the emulator you can see that top right corner there is a debug. A red indication is there, that is a debug banner is there. So I want to remove it from our application because in the real world application it won't be there. So for that just we want to add debug show checked mode banner false. So I'm saving it. So for running the application we want to go for terminal and run the flutter space run, or else go to run in the Visual Studio Code, press start debugging, or else F5. So I already run the program, so now the changes got reflected by hard reload. So the debug banner got removed. So now I want a theme. It is of theme data. So inside the theme data I'm going to give the primary color. So primary color is colors.teal. I'm just saving it. So this color will be shown over there. Now you can see the teal color in the application. If you want any different accent colors to be used, you can use it out. Normally it will be teal accent will be. If you want modify also, you can modify it. So next thing is the brightness dark. I'm saving it up. So now you can see the whole background becomes dark. If it is light, now I'm going to set the dark theme for it. So dark theme, if you want you can customize it, else we can use the default theme data dark. It is dark. We give it, so default dark theme will be set. So to check how the theme mode will be, so I'm going to set theme mode as dark. So theme mode. So if you set to theme mode to system, then if you change the mobile's dark theme, or if you enable the night mode kind of things, then automatically it shifts to the dark theme, else it will be in the light theme. So now I'm going to give it as a dark and saving it. So now you can see the all thing is changed to dark theme. So like this way we can customize the theming kind of things. I can change the theme, dark theme also, for example. So I'm just customizing the theme data. So primary color, I'm going to make it as first dot. I'm going to deep orange. So I'm going to save it out. So in the dark theme I set it as a deep orange. So the whole application theme is for in the dark mode it will be of deep orange. If we give it as light, then it automatically changes to the teal color. So this is what we can do it in the theme. Same way we can customize for whole application. If you want a button theme or text theme, we can change the text theme as well, and we can use it all over the application, so that if you change the color in the one place, it will be reflected in the all other places of the application. So this theme data will help in customizing your applications. Okay, now there is another one thing, just giving an intro on it, initial route. So if you are having multiple pages, means we can use the initial route things by giving the name. We can navigate to the, for example, if you are going for a splash screen, so here initial route will be of splash screen. So normally there will be a slash will be the initial route, and generate initial route and generate routes. So these two are the most commonly used routing techniques for the larger projects. So localization, you can go for localization things. For example, if I want application to be in the multilingual part, at those point of times and all this, localization delegates and localization will be useful. So now, so let us go for this scaffold. So this provides an API for setting up the navigation drawers and bottom sheets, so floating action buttons. So these kind of things, the basic layout structure it forms. So app bar is another one widget, we already used it. Same way, body, and we can use the floating action button as well. So floating action button off. So since it is a action button, we need to have on pressed. So I'm just leaving it as empty right now. Okay, so I'm saving it. So now you can see the floating action button. So I want a icon to be there, so I'm just adding a child. So icon start add. So I'm going to give it as a plus button over there. So now it comes. So if I press it, what happens? Let us see those things. Okay, now just print. I'm just printing it as clicked. So now I'm going to press it out. So you can see I have 4 times I have clicked it. So this is what we can print your debug logs or those things. So now I want the floating action button to be moved. We can do it like I'm going to make it as center docked. So it will be moved to the automatically moves to the center. So if I want to be the top, we can move to the top center and just save it up. So it moves up. We can move the floating action button wherever we want. So I'm just making it as center dot. Okay, now so we have seen the floating action button widget. Now let us go for bottom navigation bar. So bottom navigation bar items. So since it is items, we want to make it as group. So inside it, I want to give bottom navigation items. Navigation item. So I want to give an icon. So icons dot. Let's make it as home icon and profile things. Let us make it as two bottom navigation items. Suggested way is we want to use if we have 3 to 5, we can go for the bottom navigation. If we are giving more items in the bottom navigation, then it won't be nice. So suggested way is 3 to 5. So next item I am going to add it as bottom navigation bar item icons dot person. So I'm just saving it. Okay, there is an error. So item title, we didn't give any title, so we want to give it as a label over there. So label will be of string. So I'm going to make it as home. Actually we missed one braces. Here I want to give it as a label. So now we provided the label for the two navigation bar items. So you can see home and profile. Since it's a center docked one, it is at the center. So this is a way we can add the bottom navigation bar items. So that's about the bottom navigation bar. So if we add the 2 or more pages, then it will be used for the navigation purpose. So we can study in detail about adding the pages, and we can switch between the pages over there in detail in the next video. Thank you. If you have any queries, kindly add it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.